What does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
What am I supposed to do?
Today.
What am I supposed to do?
Perhaps I ought to learn a new skill.
Where's the day calling? Lots
To do? It's been a hard day. Wonder if there's any
lazy as I used to anymore. Performance like mine requires no ostentation.
Really now. You mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to find them.
I'm in your debt, sir. And not just for saving my brother. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
not sure what's best.
Where's the day calling me?
I've a nose for rumors of every ilk.
I'll take any kind competition on my troubles.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, it is quite a relief. Times are hard.
This place is the town's beating heart.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Oh, you'd make a fool of me, would you? In the end, 'twas all for naught.
All my years, snuffed out in
My
the
bed
blink of
is-
an eye.
and I shan't resist.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
That's just what I was thinking.
I feel my age every
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
will be most effective against this foe.
The Arisen has been drenched. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. What manner of madness is this? It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Feels eerie with no one about. A mug of ale is just fine.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own. Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
That's that then. Huzzah! You've done it!
A job well done.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
Indeed, you are correct.
Master! Goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you. See? compares to the thrill of victory. I cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Well then, what are we waiting for? This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
We've quite the combination of vocations in our party. No two are alike.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what can. This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
What is your business here?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. How might I aid you at this late hour?
This cannot be.
Skeletons, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I grant you roaring flame.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me. Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Anywhere.
How dare you! Do not test me.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Guard all your words. It won't make a difference when I've throttled you. See?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The townspeople depend on me.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise strategy. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I shan't be bested by the likes of you.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Enough!
Together we are indomitable.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
How dare you. There's no easy thing, making a living in souls. I was not prepared for this. How could I have forestalled this?
How might I aid you, sir?
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. As I understand it, it is boorish to speak when you've naught to say, so I shall hold my tongue. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident, and methinks we've earned a brief repose. What say you, Arisen?
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
We've got goblins!
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
You've got the enemy right where I need you. Don't let up. Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. No! The monsters left something for us. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard.
I grant your weapon and majesty.
I've just had a thought. Why don't we make use of this pond somehow?
When that gets back.
have my gratitude, sir. It seems I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.